Hi, this is Dr. Winters, and I'm here with Chuck Trusty. And Chuck comes a little ways to see us. I think around 6 hours. Is that right, Chuck?
Yep.
And so it's been a little over, I guess, a year since you've seen us. Yeah. So um, in the last year, your feet got a lot worse again, right? And what'd you tell me?
Oh, well, I just can't feel them. Can't feel my feet at all. Don't even know that they're there.
And it was so bad you even broke a toe, and you didn't even feel it.
Didn't feel it, and I would step on one foot would be on top of the other, and I wouldn't know it, and I would start to walk and have to catch myself on a door frame or something to keep from falling. It was like, I couldn't feel my feet at all.
Yeah, and so you drove up this week, and we saw you yesterday morning, and then you came back from lunch, and what did you tell me after lunch?
I can feel my feet.
Yeah, pretty exciting.
Yep.
And not only is it exciting for him, but it's exciting to know that he's less susceptible to falls, all the kind of problems that can come from not being able to feel your feet. So Chuck's biggest question to me this morning was, how did that happen? Right?
Yeah. What did you do to make that happen?
What did we do to make that happen? So I thought I would address that this morning. So the first thing I noticed when I was working with Chuck was his energy was down, and that was one of your complaints too, was really low energy. So if the energy is down, it's like a cell phone. If it doesn't have much charge, then we're going to have problems doing something with it. And so I had to essentially get him charged up before I could really see what I needed to see, because his body was showing me like nothing was wrong when we knew it was. So one of the things I had him do, and he said it tasted like dirt, but that's okay. The rule in our office is anything tastes like better health. So I forgot to tell you the rule, Chuck. So we gave him this Cataplex B Core. Now this is an amazing supplement. Dr. Lee, that started Standard Process, developed it clear back in I'm going to say the 40s or at least the 50s. And it was this original B complex vitamin. And so it's got concentrates of liver and beet and sweet potato and defatted wheat germ, etc. in there. But lots of naturally occurring B vitamins, something that you can only get in food. You cannot get in a synthetic vitamin that you get off the shelf in the store. It's not there. It's only in the food. And the food has this factor called adenine, or what used to be called vitamin B4, which is very good for our heart, very good to help us convert chemical energy into electrical energy. So that's what was happening. Your body couldn't convert chemical energy to electrical energy. I had you suck on the thing. It's getting right into your nervous system, recognizing that, and it could start to convert chemical energy into electrical energy, and all of a sudden your body was more electric, more available to show me what was going on. So that was where we had to start. And then we did some quantum neurology, which is something that we're certified in. And what we did there was adjust some spinal areas. We used a pinwheel to get the nerves to recognize that they weren't feeling the pain sensation right. And then with that, we'll use red light therapy, which gives the nervous system more energy to work with. And we basically allowed the messages to get reconnected from the feet to the brain better. Then we still had to deal with what was going on in the brain, and that's not specific to you, Chuck, that's all of us. So one of the things in Chuck's history is he's had to have chemo in the past, and so as you know, chemo is very challenging to our cells and can be very toxic to our cells, even though it may be something that saves our life. So his cells were dealing with the stress with chemo. And with our technique called QNRT, which we're also a master practitioner in, we were able to find a stress that matched this inability of the body to deal with chemo. And you didn't know I was a dance instructor, Chuck, but I was basically helping your brain dance with the chemo. And so we found a stressor that was keeping your brain and your body, even at a cellular level, from dancing with the chemo. And once we unlocked that, then things could work right in the brain. It could perceive the message, and then we're getting an entire communication between your foot back up to the brain and back again. And so you could actually feel your feet, and then you could course correct how you're standing and walking and moving, and then you have a higher quality of life. So to answer your question, one, we got your energy up. Two, we rebooted from basically the brain down, and then we rebooted what was going on in the brain so the body could dance with the chemo, and then we had a great result. And we're working on him some more today, and then he's making plans to come back in the future, probably a little more often this time, so we can have a better chance of keeping it on track. So how do we do on your question here?
Yeah, pretty much you answered it. I just, if there was some secret recipe, then I was going to take it back home and,
Yeah, we do have you doing some things at home, and he'll be taking some supplements, and he has a neuropathy type therapy. He'll be doing some at home as well. So it's not all in office, but that's where the magic happens. And so far, it's been worth your drive.
Oh, yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Anything else you'd like to say, Chuck?
No, just I sure am thankful that we found you.
All right. Thank you. And we sure enjoy working with you. So I'm Dr. Michael Winters with Chuck, and we look forward to helping those of you that may be dealing with similar concerns.